Hi guys, Jada Watts, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today is Thursday, August 17th, 2017, and I wanted to hop on and give you my update from my Medi visit this morning. And shockingly, I'm posting again. Yay! It's been 3 weeks in a row. Maybe I'm finally getting it together. Who knows? But I've got it together right now. Let's just put it that way. A little bit. Anyways, I went this morning to Medi and weighed in, and I was feeling really good, and I still feel good, but I lost a pound. But a couple of things happened that they were like really excited about. I lost a pound on the scale, and then I lost 1.5 pounds of fat. And my water weight and my impedance were like the same. And for the last like 2 or 3 weeks, I lost 3 pounds last week. And I can't remember the week before, but basically my impedance and stuff has been staying like within like 8 or 10 points of each other. And so I have been working out really hard, a lot of cardio, and I may have mentioned this before. I do the elliptical every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I work out, and I do 30 to 45 minutes of cardio, and then I do strength training, body weight training, and then I'll do physical therapy for my Achilles. And so that's pretty much my routine every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But I've been trying to really push my cardio because I used to run, or I called it wogging, because it's not really walking and it's not really jogging, so it's something in the middle. And I think the fastest I ever got was a 10.32 mile. And so I'm as slow as turtles herding through peanut butter. So I've been trying to work on that, and I know it's the elliptical, so but that's the point. I can't do the running like I used to because of my Achilles, so I have to find a different outlet. And so I've been really pushing and trying to speed up those miles. And then I've been doing, of course, the weight training and doing a lot of like squats and things like that, and Russian abs and all that kind of stuff. So really pushing that. And so we were talking about that, and they always ask me about my workouts and things like that. And so when the doctor came in, the nutritionist and then the doctor came in, they both had asked me the same things, and she was like, well, you've actually for the first time, we think for real, gained 0.5 pound of muscle, which is awesome. I mean, I don't want to gain weight, but I'll take that. So she said, just because of the way the impedance numbers looked, my body weight, my water weight, and something else, I can't remember. It was really complicated how she explained it, but basically, they were super happy, even though it was just 1 pound. At least it was negative. And that's what I'm happy about. The numbers are still going down. I was excited because I thought, I'm going to do another 2 or 3 pounds just because of the way my body's feeling. I mean, I'm feeling like I'm looking at myself in the mirror and my clothes, the way they're fitting. So, I'm getting more toned. So that's a big plus. I think when you lose weight, pretty rapidly, like you can do on this program, you start seeing things like looking like that doesn't belong there, because it's like, you know what I mean. So I've got a lot of things that don't belong in those places because of the skin, and so tightening it up has been super important to me. And so I'm really pushing it, and I want it to, I want to continue to do that. And I know that once you get where you're going to be, you can still continue to tighten on, tone all that stuff up. So hopefully what I've been doing is starting to really work, and I may see a less on the scale pound-wise, but going down. But hopefully, that means my body's toning up and looking better. And I do like what I'm seeing so far, and so I'm just going to keep pushing it. I'm going to still be positive and be happy that number had a little line negative in front of it. So that's the main thing. So I did do that, and I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the foods and the vitamins and all that kind of stuff. So I did mention that I'm doing the metabolic melts. I've been doing them now for almost a month, I think. So I love them. Absolutely love it. I feel completely different than I was on the shots because I wasn't able to go midweek and get more shots. So I do love the metabolic melts because it kind of keeps me consistent throughout the whole week, and I don't have that down in the evenings on like days 5, 6, and 7. So I am loving that. And I've had people had messaged me, and I mentioned it before, that they had been taking vitamins over the counter, the B1, B6, B12, and whatever the other things, choline, and I can't remember the other stuff that are in those shots and in the metabolic melts. My cousin is taking some of those things, and they feel wonderful with over-the-counter vitamins. So I'm going to continue to do my metabolic melts for at least another month because I bought two bottles. So I'm going to go ahead and take those. And then I may try to wean over to the bees over the counter and do something. My uncle is actually a pharmacist, and I'm going to speak with him about some of those things, just to try to save money, because Medi, I will say, I love it. I love this program. I think it's super affordable. My insurance covers it for the most part. I do pay a deductible, but my deductibles have gone up, and that I pay there every week by like $21. I pay more than I was paying before. And as you know, I think we talked about the shots used to be 15 and they went to 30. So everywhere I could save money, because I'm always trying to find new foods, and some is more expensive than others. And so just trying to work it out and find ways to still work the program, still do everything that I need to be doing, but feel right and be healthy. And that's the most important thing, is always make sure you're doing it the safe way and taking what you need to take for your body. So I'm going to be checking into a few of those things. Like I said, someone else had already said they were doing some over the counter and they felt just fine. So I'm going to look into that. I think that's about it as far as the vitamins. And food-wise, I think I have started, of course, with it being so hot, we want to eat more fruit, and you only get one. And so I've gone over a little bit on the fruits, but I've had a lot of strawberries and blueberries, and I try to keep them pretty simple, and oranges or tangelos or whatever those things are called. And I love fruit, so I'm kind of missing it. But it also helps me to, even if I eat more than I should, more than a serving, I'm not going to worry about it, because it's better than grabbing a bowl of ice cream, which I wouldn't do, but at the same time, it kind of gets that sweet tooth satiated. I'm trying to think anything else. I think that was it as far as my food and my Medi weigh-in today. So I was excited. The number is still negative. So that puts me, this was the end of my week 23, and that puts me at 63.7 pounds. And I am ecstatically happy. Just so happy. I did want to say that I had some questions last week about Medi and the program and some stuff and cost and things like that. And it was really cool that the doctor there, my doctor, actually is a partner in our facility. I don't know how it works everywhere, but that's how it is here. And he's actually the one that referred me there. And I had questions, and the doctor there said, you know what, how about I just get your doctor to call you, since he's part of this and he can explain stuff to you. And I was like, oh, that's fine. I mean, if he has time, that's great. And sure enough, he called me. Like, he called me that the next night, or that night. I think that night, that evening, and was just so kind. And so I love that they are so caring and concerned and stuff. And like I said, my doctor, I love him anyway, and it just made me appreciate him even more. And today I went in, and as you know, I think I told y'all, we lost our nutritionist, Emily, and she's got a great opportunity to go and be a dietitian. She got accepted into a program to do that. So they're kind of floating and one of the nurses in and out, and so they were questioning how she was doing today, and she's great. And so I just love that they care about how you feel they're doing and the folks that they bring in are doing. And so that just makes me appreciate this program and the folks and how kind they are even more. And yes, you're paying for a service, but at the same time, some doctors and assistants and things don't have the best bedside manner, but they really do care, and they really here at our facility. So I'm super blessed that I am here in this San Antonio facility, because they are awesome and our doctors are great. So but that about wraps it up on my Medi stuff. I did want to say that for all of you that I had asked before, if you remember this little doll, this is our little Balumba doll. Our team from our church left today to go and put on a vacation Bible school for, I think it's about 185 kids. And so I've been praying, this is mine, in her name. I'm not even going to attempt to try to say it, because I don't want to insult anybody, because it's just got a whole lot of consonants in it and a couple of vowels. But they left for Swaziland, Africa today. And I ask that you continue to pray for them this week, and all of these cute little babies that are going to be attending and learning about Jesus, and that all around that the folks are blessed and the children are blessed, and that it has a really good outcome, and that safety is over all of them while they are through this. I also want to mention our friend Holly, who is a fellow Medier, and she is going through a rough bout with some things, medical issues. And so pray for her too, that she is going to be fine, and that God will heal her body, and that she has peace in the process of all the insurance, because we know how that can be working with those folks. But that it all works out, and that God opens doors, and that she can get her issues situated and taken care of, and that she can get the answers that she needs, and to move forward with her healing process. So I think that's all, but I wanted to tell you all I appreciate you checking into my channel. I appreciate you watching my videos, and I'm so thankful that this little program has brought this little community of folks together, and I always enjoy reading your comments or seeing your sites as well. And so if you haven't subscribed, please do leave me a comment. I'd love to chat, and if you are, then let me know you've been here, and if you've got anything for me, please feel free to leave it, and I will respond. And until next week, which hopefully I still get a number line like that in front of my numbers. Be blessed and be a blessing everywhere you go. Bye.